Hello, I am David, the AI-powered tutor. Did you know that this video series was created using an artificial intelligence-powered video automation bot? If you would like to know more about its features, please visit ai.datascience.1. Hello world. Welcome to the Introduction to Python Programming video tutorial by Data Science Academy. Today, we will learn file handling in Python. To refresh what you have learned earlier, please watch the playlist mentioned in the description. Have fun programming in bits. We ask you to practice the examples mentioned in the tutorial. Please leave a comment if you have any queries or need some clarification. The open function creates a file object and requires two arguments, namely, file name and mode. The syntax is as shown. The first argument is a string containing the file name. The second argument is another string containing a few characters describing the mode in which the file will be used. We will have a detailed look at the different file modes. File open mode is an optional string that specifies the mode in which the file is opened. We will start with reading a file in different modes. The default mode is R, which opens the file for reading text. Appending a plus sign makes the file open for reading and writing. The letter B, within the mode, indicates that the file opens in binary format. Using the W mode, makes the file writable. Appending a plus sign makes the file open for reading and writing. The letter B, within the mode, indicates that the file should be open in binary format. Using the A mode, makes the file appendable. Adding a plus sign makes the file open for appending and reading. The letter B, within the mode, indicates that the file should be open in binary format. As an illustration, we write a small script to create a file, in this case, a file called new data, in the read and write mode, as indicated by the W+ notation. Using attributes such as name, closed, and mode, we can get information regarding the status of the file. Running the script we just created displays the name of the file, whether it is open for editing or not, and the mode which was used to open the file, in this case, open for reading and writing indicated by W+. The write method writes the contents of a string to the file. In this example, we create a new file called kittens, in the write mode. In the second line, we specify the contents of the file using the write method. And in the last line, we close the file using the close method. This file which we have created can be opened with any text editor to visualize the contents of the file. Note that the file will be created in the same working directory as the script was stored. We reopen the same file, named kittens, but this time we open it in the R mode, that is, read-only mode. Using the read method, we can display the contents of the file, after which we use the close method to close the file. Running this script in idle, we get to see the contents of the file named kittens. To check whether the file is open for modifying, we look at the closed attribute of the file. If the file is closed, then the value of this attribute will be true. If the file is open, the value of this attribute will be false. This attribute should not be confused with the close method, which we used in the previous slide for closing the file. To understand the append mode, first we create a file called cookies, and add a single line of text to the file, and close the file. We can see the contents of the file when we open the file in a text editor. Using the A mode makes it possible to append to an existing file. Now, we open the cookies file again, but this time, with the A+ mode. This opens the file for appending. We add a second line to the file and close the file. After successfully executing the script, we can see that the second line is appended to the file called cookies. Readline reads a single line from the file. If readline returns an empty string, the end of the file has been reached. This script opens the file in read-only mode, and makes it accessible for the readline method. Running the script within idle shows how readline reads one line at a time. Every time the method is called, the next successful line is read. When the end of the file is reached, readline displays an empty set of quotations. A much simplified and memory-efficient code can be used to read the lines. This simpler code uses for loop to read the lines, and indicates that the end of the file is marked with a pair of single quotation marks. After successfully running the script, we can see that both the lines are read. The end of the file is ignored too, resulting in a much more readable output. So far we have seen how to write strings. If we need to write other objects, we need to convert those to strings. In this example, we convert a tuple, called value, using the function str. This function converts the given object, in this case a tuple, to a string. The rest of the code writes the file to the disk, and closes the file. After executing this script called transaction, we can see that a file by the name, my bank, is created with the specified contents. With this we conclude the video on file handling. We hope that you learned something new today. Practice what you learned. And see you soon in the next video of this Python programming series. In the next video, we will learn about handling errors and exceptions in Python. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed learning, please like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.